Hey guys, today we're in Tucson, Arizona, a vibrant city less than an hour away from the Mexican border. It's one of my favorite small cities here in America, and if you're a foodie, you're especially going to want to check out this city. Tucson is one of the best cities in the US for finding very distinct and unique local cuisines. It is also one of only 2 UNESCO cities of gastronomy here in the United States. Part of the reason that it holds that unique distinction is because it has a very unique melding of the Mexican and local indigenous cultures, traditions, and styles when it comes to the food cuisines here. Tucson is particularly notable for their Mexican food, more specifically the Sonoran style of Mexican food. So today we're going to be trying out some spots here in Tucson that have some of the best Mexican food, and like the Orange County video on taquerias that I did there, I'll be trying both options that are vegan and also more traditional. And if you haven't seen my Orange County video yet, be sure to check it out after watching this video, of course, and I'll make sure to put a link in the description below for that video. But anyways, which one will be better? Tucson with its Sonoran style food right here by the Mexican border, or the Los Angeles area? Keep watching and let's go find out. Alright, so right now we're outside of Tumerico here in Tucson. It's one of the best spots here to get vegan Mexican food, and they have a location over on 4th Avenue by the University of Arizona and also here on 6th Street. And if you're concerned that it's all vegan food, don't be, okay? You definitely won't be able to tell. It's well above even some of the regular Mexican spots when it comes to taste, quality, and freshness of the food here. If the name of it sounds familiar at all, you may have seen it before on TV, including Guy Fieri's show on the Food Network. But anyways, we're hungry. Let's go grab some food and eat. Alright, so we placed our order and got our food. So for the taco place, you get 2 tacos on the plate, and you also get rice and beans and a bit of salad on the side. So it's very generous portions. There's the Cuban tacos, which come with a cilantro sauce. The pastor tacos come with a more spicy adobo sauce, but you also can get one of each if you ask. So I have 1 El Pastor and 1 Cubano. Both of them have vegan carnitas meat that is made out of like jackfruit. I'm gonna put some of the pico de gallo and guacamole that comes on the side onto the tacos. Give them a try. First up is the Cubano, which has the cilantro sauce in it, and I added some guacamole and pico de gallo. It also comes with a second tortilla to help keep it all in. As you can see, it's nice and full of everything, so let's take a bite into it. The guacamole is fresh, feels like a great topping in addition to the carnitas, which is vegan. Looks and tastes just like a real carnitas meat. The sauce on top of it is light, not hot at all, so if you like a lighter sauce, you're gonna like the Cubano taco. The taco also has a bit of a white, I believe, sour cream type of sauce. Really good, subtle, light flavors that aren't too strong, but all go really well together and complement each other really nicely. So I have the El Pastor taco now. Main difference from the carnitas one is the spicier adobo sauce. So I'm gonna take a bite of it right now before adding the other toppings to it, just to see how it's different with its sauce on it. I can feel the spice. It tastes a bit like mole. It doesn't hit you right away. As I continue chewing it, you can feel the heat hitting you. It definitely has a decent amount of heat. Not too much. Enough that if you don't like spice, you'll probably rather go with a Cubano, but I like it. It's not too strong. Pretty good amount. Alright, I added the pico de gallo and guacamole to the pastor taco to see how it tastes with the rest of the toppings on it. Really good with the guacamole. That freshness really balances out the heat from the adobo sauce and is a perfect accompaniment. I like it even more now after adding the guacamole and pico de gallo. In addition to that hot adobo sauce that it has on, they both kind of balance each other out. I like it more than the Cubano taco personally, but it's just up to you. Both are delicious. Whether you like a lighter, less spicy taco, you're gonna love the Cubano. If you want a bit more heat, the Pastor is great, especially after you add the guacamole to it. It's not overpowering at all. I would choose that one as my favorite of the two. The other items that the plates come with are also very fresh and delicious, vibrant and full of color. The salad full of vibrant greens and bright purple cabbages, and it also has cucumbers, some broccoli, and a very light dressing on it. A bit lemony, not too strong. A great light salad to accompany the rest of the plate, including the beans and rice, which, if you can see, is a bright, vibrant orange. Very well cooked, also pretty light. I enjoy everything on this plate. Love it all. You definitely can't tell that the tacos are vegan, so don't let that sway you from coming in. Now, for ordering and seating, when you go in, you order at the counter at the front, and on the side walls, they'll have a bunch of items for the menu on it for you to look at and pick what you want. And then you get a number after ordering and paying, and you can find a seat. They have another room with a spacious indoor dining area and several tables that you could sit at. They have a few outdoor seats. There's only like 2 of them out here. Luckily, we were able to grab one because there's pretty loud music inside that would make it a little bit difficult for me to talk to you guys right now if we were sitting in there. In addition to the taco plates, they also have other options you could get. For example, they have a coconut curry, and we got a bit of it today as well. It's very creamy. It has vegetables like squash and other things in it to add a bit of texture to it. It has a sort of mid-level of spiciness, not too hot, not super light. I feel it's a good amount that most people would be happy with. So that's another great option if you want something other than tacos. Also, the menu offers an extensive selection of lattes and other drinks, both hot and cold, that you could choose from. Right now, I have with me the prickly pear latte. It's sweet, but a subtle sweetness. I really like it because it's just very subtle, but adds a hint of flavor that makes it unique and different than just having your regular old traditional latte. I think it's a lot of fun. Getting a prickly pear latte while you're in Tucson is a great way to try out unique and different cuisines when you're here. Whew, my mouth is a bit hot from that Pastor taco. But anyways, you can also get a wide variety of other options. They have a lavender latte, which is also sweet but subtle, a tad bit of bitterness, but not too much, just the right amount. It complements the flavors. There's also an horchata latte and a CBD latte as well if you're looking for something like that. Right now they also have a few seasonal options, including a peppermint mocha latte. So basically, you're not short of options. I think you'll find something you want. So what did I think of Tumerico in relation to Vegan by El Zamorano by Los Angeles? The El Pastor taco in particular here, I would rank above the carne asada taco that I had at the El Zamorano spot. The spice was perfectly complemented by the really fresh guacamole and pico de gallo. The carnitas meat tasted exactly like real meat. It was almost indistinguishable. It honestly was absolutely delicious. The fish taco at El Zamorano, I still would place as my favorite overall for when it comes to the vegan tacos that I've had. Either way, Tumerico here is one of the best places you can come for vegan food and for Mexican food in Tucson, and honestly in America in general. And if you're in Tucson, Arizona, then you're definitely going to want to come by. I consider it a must. But anyways, we've got other spots to check out here in Tucson, so let's get going to the next spot. See you there. Also, I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out and an honorable mention to El Charro, one of the oldest restaurants continuously operated by the same family in the entire United States, and an iconic institution here in Tucson. In addition to their original location in downtown Tucson, they now have 2 other locations in the Oro Valley and over in Ventana Canyon. They also claim to be the inventors of the chimichanga. The story goes that a cook accidentally dropped a burrito into the fryer, and when doing so exclaimed out chimichanga in order to avoid a more inappropriate expletive. They have a lot of options at El Charro, and I would recommend giving their Carne Seca, which is a sun-dried meat, a try. It's made on their own roof. If you're vegan or vegetarian, they also have plenty of alternative plant-based options available for almost everything that they have on their very extensive menu. We're now outside of El Guero Canelo. It's one of the best spots in Tucson to find a lot of the traditional Sonoran Mexican food cuisine. It's known for its great carne asada options for tacos, tortas, burritos, and the like. And it also is one of the best spots to find the very popular, locally famous Sonoran Hot Dog. Starting out as only a hot dog food stand back in the 90s, it has since grown to several locations throughout Tucson. Right now, we're outside of their 22nd Street location, and we're gonna go give one of their infamous Sonoran Hot Dogs a try right now. Let's take a look. So we're inside of El Guero Canelo now. I just ordered one of their Sonoran style hot dogs. It was $4 to get one of them. It's a pretty generous size. It has a bacon wrapped hot dog inside of it. It comes with beans and tomato and onions. It has like a jalapeno sauce on it. Also has a very pillowy and rich bun. If you're feeling extra hungry, you could get their Sammy dog, which comes with 2 hot dogs instead of 1. Just so you know, this Sonoran style hot dog, which is considered one of the best here in Tucson and is a local staple, helped them to receive a James Beard Award back in 2018. If you want to find a really great award-winning spot when you're visiting, you'll definitely want to check out one of their locations. But anyways, let's take a bite of it so we can see how it is. Very pillowy, soft bun wrapped around it. The sauce is light, creamy. The tomatoes are fresh. I'm probably gonna have to take most of it to go since I'm still full from Tumerico. Nevertheless, this is a really good hot dog, and even just one looks really filling. You could probably get full off of it. You can also get the option to get 2 of them if you're extra hungry. Yeah, I really like how the bacon on the hot dog complements the really fresh tomato toppings and other creamy sauces that are on it. I can see why it would win an award. Overall, I would say that the Sonoran style hot dog here really lives up to the hype. That pillowy soft bun is one of the best buns I've ever tasted on a hot dog. The hot dog itself and all of its toppings is just really fresh. So if you like hot dogs or you want to try some local cuisine in Tucson, this is a good item to hit up and try while here. So both locations that we visited today were undeniably very unique and delicious. And I just have to say that there's something about the culture and flavor of Tucson that really doesn't compare to other places, including the Los Angeles area. It honestly stands on its own, a stellar and unique example of how beautiful creations can be made by the local melding of styles and tastes. Don't miss the spots I visited today the next time you're in the Tucson area. And also comment below any spots you would recommend in Tucson or where you'd like to see me eat at next, whether it's here or in LA or somewhere else. Also, please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you aren't already so you can see more food and travel content in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, and elsewhere. But with that, I'll see you later. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Wait a second, did you stop? Let's look at cars go past. What did I write down? Comes with a second toward Texas, including the beans and rice, which you can see. Wow, let me just wait. Some vegetables have an horchata lot. Dang it. A shout out in an older one.